Well, guys, I had a person that was supposed to come here. This is Thursday morning. The ads expired on Cycle Trader, first of all. There was one person that wanted to come and take a look at the bike, and he messaged me, I think it was Saturday or Friday of last week, and we set up for this morning. You know, this morning after 8:30, he was going to come and take a look at the bike, and I called it off. I texted him, I think it was around 6:45 or 7 a.m., and I told him I don't want to part with the bike right now. I changed my mind. I don't want to sell it anymore. You know, it would be nice to have the money, but you know, I learned one thing. I'm 60, almost 60. I'll be 61 before this year is over. Okay. I learned one thing. When you have something that you like, okay, and when you get rid of it, you no longer have it. And you will only get that one time in your pathetic life. I'm telling you right now, you ain't gonna get two chances. You get one, and that's it. It's like the red and white Harley I had. That's gone. If I sell this, I'll never have one of these again. You know, I always wanted a motorcycle with a 300 millimeter rear tire, and I sell this. I'll never be able to afford one of these again. You know, I'm not going to be able to come up with a $10,000 to $11,000 in cash to buy one. The only way I got this is I traded my Hayabusa in for this. You know, otherwise I wouldn't. I don't have 11.5 to come up with. You know, I don't have that kind of money. You know, my father was a motherfucking immigrant. You know, I'm actually a the fuck is that term? That term that they use for people that are like not part of civilization. I forget what the hell the term is. Let me think of it a second. Let me pause, you guys. I can't think of the word, guys. But Italian Americans are part of this group. African Americans are part of this group. Latinos are part of the group. Like Cubans, we're all part of this minority. That's the word I'm looking for. I just thought of it. I am part of I'm a minority. Italian Americans are a minority. You know, and being born in a minority family, you know, you're not well off. We were never really well off. This right, the way I am right now, financially, this is actually the best I've ever been in my life, and probably I probably reached the peak in my life right now. You know, so going back to the big dog, which I'm going to show you guys what I did to it in a second here. So just hang on, okay? Have some patience. Let me talk. It's my turn to talk, all right? An adult's talking. Let me talk. A man's talking. You know, so I texted him, and I told him I don't want to part with it right now. No sense in you coming up here because I'm not serious about selling it. It's gonna be a wasted trip coming up here. So I'm gonna hang on to this. I'm gonna have to sell this sooner or later because I can't take this with me where we're gonna go next. Yeah, I might move to a duck plucking trailer park. You know, the older I get, the harder it's going to be to ride this, especially since I have high blood pressure. I already almost blacked out on this. When I hit the throttle and I almost did a wheelie on, I almost blacked out on this. I almost blacked out on my Hayabusa, and so I got to watch. I got to watch it. I don't take off fast on this, because if I black out on this, I'm done. I might get killed. So, you know, guys, I'm not going to be able to ride this long, man. I'm going to have to sell it sooner or later. So I put the single spike on it. It's pointed up. I'm looking at it right now, and it's like literally a foot away from me. I can't even believe it. I have no explanation. It's almost like someone took my body over and put the fucking spike on the bike. So I put it on, I polished it up, and it actually looks pretty good. Now the nice thing I like about the Spike is, all right, I'll stop and I'll show you guys. Okay, the nice thing I like about the Spike is it's a lot lighter than the double Spike. See, we put this on here, I put that on, because there was some holes showing. Now you could put these on pointing up, or you can put them on pointing that way, or you can put them on pointing that way. But there's only two ways they can go. In my mind, there's only two ways they can go on, either pointing up or going that way. You know, like I said, we put this little ring on that I made. That's on. It's all polished up. It fits in these 3 holes. You know, you guys know this this mount here. There's a bunch of holes for you to put all kind of different stuff on. And I use the red Loctite on these. The only thing I had to do was I had to move my breather over this way a little bit. So even like with these, I even used Loctite on these too. Some people say that actually looks better than the double Spike sitting down there. Here, let's go to the front. Now, with those blow pipes on, those are called blow performance or ambush. Your legs will have to come out a little farther. So if you're short, brother, you ain't gonna make it. I was saying with these blow pipes, with these blow performance pipes, if you're short, you are going to have a really tough time, because these, since they're side by side, they come out a little bit farther. You know, like with the Vance and Hams. I think the Vance and Hams are I think they're like this. I think they're stacked, aren't they? I don't remember. I think they're above each other. You know, those are still for sale. This one guy, he asked, "Where is this?" You know, because one of the pipes have a scrape mark. Okay, he asked me, "Where's the scrape mark?" You're like, "Where the fuck do you think the scrape mark is?" It's on the bottom pipe. But you know, I told him it's on the bottom pipe. And I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to lose patience with those people too. Where I'm going to take that down, and I'm going to hold on to the Vance and Hams. Because I think the Vance and Hams are louder. You know, they're a hard pipe to beat, guys. They're hard to beat. They're louder, and when you let off the throttle, you have that suck back sound. Where these, with the blow performance, you don't. But the blow performance, you have that tuned sound. They do sound a little bit bitter, a little bit better. They sound different. They're tuned, and that might be better for the engine. Might be better for. I still have the backfire. I still have backfiring. And it's just the way this is. It gets a lot of fuel. It gets a lot of gas, and that's why I have backfire. Now, since I'm going to hold on to this, one thing I want to tell all you out there is I used to be pretty good in art. I used to draw, man, like a motherfucker. And, I used to draw funny cars, and I used to be pretty goddamn good at it. Then I stopped. So, I'm going to try to draw smoke flames on this with either smoke skulls or smoke Grim Reaper scene on the tank and rear and front fender with an airbrush. But I have to do some practicing first to get my skills back up, and if I can get my skills back on track, that's what I'm going to put on this bike. I'm going to put smoke flames with either smoke skulls or smoke duck shucking Grim Reaper scene on the rear fender, the front fender, and the fuel tank. I might do the frame as well. I might put smoke flames on the frame too. If I feel if I feel I'm good, I'm gonna do the bike up. I have to take the tank and fenders off to do that, and then once I have the scene on everything, I'll clear coat it 3, maybe 4 times, and then it'll truly be a show bike. You know, and naturally that's going to jack the price up too. That'll jack the price up beyond $15,000. So that's why I want to tell y'all. The airbrush, I'm going to probably buy the airbrush soon. And I'm thinking of making the scenes on this either with charcoal, either charcoal or black. Because if you go with a silver, it's not going to show up good, guys. And you want that to show up half good. It's got to show up half decent. So that's why I'm thinking either like a dark charcoal, probably dark charcoal better. If I can't find that, then it's going to have to be in like a sparkle black. Or you know what? Maybe since it's going to be smoke flames, a sparkle might not work out. Maybe it's going to just have to be a black. I have to find out what kind of paint this is first, because I think this might be PPG paint. Because from what I understand, Big Dog used PPG paint. But for the pearls, they used House of Colors. Now this is Silver Bullet DT175. I'm not sure if it's enamel, so I might have to look into that. But I don't think the airbrush paint's going to interact badly with this paint here. You know, and now we're going to spray with a clear coat, because you have to clear coat that. You can't just airbrush a scene on this and then not because what'll happen is it'll eventually come off. So you have to protect that with clear coats. You know, plus that way there, when you feel it, you won't feel it with the clear coat, because the clear coat will give it layers. And I think I told you guys I got that piece of leather. We're going to make another center thing, and maybe some foot pegs wraps out of that piece of leather over there. So yeah, man, we're going to hold on to the bike, guys. I can't, you know. Looks like I'm going to have to trim my gray hair, guys. My gray hair, man. You know, I'm going to hold on to it, guys. I just, you know, man, like I said, when you sell something, you're never going to get it back. You might think you're going to get it back, but you're not going to, brother. You're not going to. You're not getting it. You're not getting it again. You only get things like that one time in life. It only comes around one time. And once you sell it, you'll spend the money. You know, the money will go to something. You won't have the money or the motorcycle. And you know what? I haven't gone to a goddamn fucking event yet, bro. I haven't gone to a motherfucking event yet with this. The only one I went to was that fucking Harley Davidson Three Rivers Harley motherfucking Davidson event, which I never put the pictures up for you guys. It was a jive ass, man. A jive fucking ass event, brother. It was jive. That place, man, went to fucking Jive Nation. The kind of people that go there now are all dudes, man, that buy Harleys to try to get pussy. Back when I used to go to that Harley Davidson dealership, I forget the goddamn name of it, but it was owned by better people. Okay, I'm not going to say who owns it now, because I really don't like the fucking owner that owns it now, because they ripped me off on a fucking bike I got off them at one of the other stores. So yeah, I only went to that one there. This year I'm gonna probably go there again, and I'm definitely gonna go to Glory Days, and there's another one. It's actually pretty good. The Swickley Cap Racer Show. That's in August. Okay, that's in August sometime. I marked that down. And it all depends on if it rains. If it rains, I'm not going, guys. I told you before, I'm not riding this in the fucking rain. This ain't going in the rain. You might take your bike in the rain, but I'm not doing that. If it rains, I ain't going. That's why last year I didn't want to go because it fucking rained. And also because I went to the ABBA concert too, which they're not coming to America until God knows when. They're not coming to America this year, at least to the place where I went. So, all right, take it easy.